Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best doorknob. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Aimrock. Aimrock, if you're trying to make your old home look new, doorknobs are one way to do it, says designer Barbara Schmidt. It's not nearly as costly as painting everything. Switching out doorknobs can be a quick afternoon project, but takes some advance consideration to ensure a cohesive look. Interior designer Rena Albers suggests keeping your home's existing fixtures in mind. She advises against mixing faux French brass hinges with modern black door levers. For example, to simplify the process, we spoke to 11 designers and deers about what makes a great doorknob. This Kwikset doorknob checks all the boxes. It's versatile and affordable, and it's available as a passage, privacy and dummy knob, as well as an exterior key entry knob. It's also highly customizable. It comes in 4 finishes and is also available with either a square or circular rosette. Stylist and interior designer Emily Henderson likes that this knob is modern but can talk to almost any other style, especially in the matte black finish, which is her favorite. The entry knob also has a handy feature called Smart Key, which allows you to reset the lock to correspond to a new key you choose without calling a locksmith. It's especially useful if you want to be able to operate multiple locks with the same key or have members of your household who lose their keys often. To use the Smart Key feature, you do need at least one copy of the key that originally opened that door's lock. The number 4 on the list is Schlage Custom. Schlage Custom. This Schlage knob has the useful feature of converting from a passage to a privacy knob, helpful if you're not sure which type to buy or if your needs change. Designer Anna Claudia Schultz also loves its look. She says the bevel on the edge of the knob makes more of a statement than a simple round doorknob. Nothing says well curated and thoughtful like finding options that are from the same era as your home, says Schultz, who suggests searching for vintage knobs online and mentioned the retailer Old Good Things. This brass option is classic and simple and has enough in stock that you can buy them for multiple doors, so your vintage hardware will match. This simple knob with an elongated backplate is the perfect complement to both traditional projects as well as more contemporary designs, says Joe Berkowitz, president and designer at Jab Design Group. He especially likes the brass finish, also popular with several other of the experts we spoke to. Both Schmidt and designer Lauren Cox mentioned this pared-down Baldwin knob, which Schmidt describes as sleek and simple with a barely there silhouette. Cox especially likes the chrome finish. Chrome is making a huge comeback, and I love the round shape with the square backplate, she says. The number 3 on the list is Kwikset Pismo Passage Square. Kwikset Pismo Passage Square MTech is a favorite brand among the designers we spoke to for its high-quality knobs. Schmidt especially likes this octagonal knob, which she describes as very Hollywood Regency and which would also look at home in a Memphis-inspired postmodern space full of geometric furniture. This versatile crystal knob is a great blend of styles, according to Schmidt, with a vintage-inspired glass knob and a modern square backplate. It's also adjustable and can be converted from a passage knob to a privacy knob. A few years ago, on the advice of an interior designer friend, New York deputy editor Alexis Swerdloff searched for vintage knobs to refresh an apartment that looked a little Pottery Barn circa and ended up with this kit. Although it isn't vintage, it looks it and has the benefit of being very easy to install, according to Swerdloff. If you have an unlimited hardware budget, designer Brianna Nix calls this style her dream doorknob. She says that its skinny long backplate helps elongate a door, bringing height to a room. The number 2 on the list is Nostalgic Warehouse Classic. Nostalgic Warehouse Classic, foregoing a traditional knob for a door lever, is also an option. I think they're a little more interesting than a knob, says Albers, Raymond Boozer principal designer at Apartment, agrees he especially likes this Kwikset lever in a polished chrome finish because it is budget friendly and provides a shiny jewel-like accent to your space. For an upgraded door lever, Schmidt likes this one for its knurled handle. The textured industrial finish is used to make tools easier to grip, and she's noticed it gaining popularity for appliances and faucets. This is a piece of art that you'd want to touch every day, she says. Sarah Leon and Teddy Wolf, who have spent the past year renovating their home in Brooklyn, bought a few of these brass-finished knobs as a dupe for a similar devil knob that was back-ordered. After they arrived, they looked so good that they decided to use them on swinging double doors throughout a main hallway. I think we ended up with 4 of them. Leon says they're totally nice. I'm sure the devil ones are nice too, but they look the same to me. Wolf likes that the knobs feel substantial when buying hardware. He recommends paying attention to weight, which is an indicator of durability and whether an item is something that can wear and look better versus wear and look worse. The AIM-ROC knobs pass the durability test. Leon and Wolf report that they've been installed for 6 months and are still looking good. The strategist is designed to surface the most useful expert recommendations for things to buy across the vast e-commerce landscape. Some of our latest conquests include the best acne treatments, rolling luggage pillows for side sleepers, natural anxiety remedies, and bath towels. We update links when possible, but note that deals can expire and all prices are subject to change. Easy to install and well made. Had to replace a bathroom doorknob and found this one which had a porcelain knob on both sides. Old one had a porcelain knob only on the inside and chrome one on the outside. Happy with the ease of replacing the broken one with Nostalgic's porcelain doorknob, but it was pricey at, I guess, 2 porcelain knobs and the solid brass base increases the cost, but overall it is worth it if it is made to last. Maybe Nostalgic could give customers the option of 1 porcelain and 1 chrome knob at a lower price. Installation was not too difficult thanks to the handy video provided. I did have to do a little filing to get the latch to fit through the hole. Not sure if that's my door's fault or if it's a little bit bigger than normal size. Overall very happy. Pricey, but I believe you get what you pay for, and this knob is quality. The number 1 on the list is Kwikset Halifax. Kwikset Halifax originally purchased these for my home due to the easy rekeying feature, which works very well and is extraordinarily easy to do, being able to easily rekey all locks within seconds. To use the same key without buying a more expensive set with more locks or paying a locksmith to do it is very nice. My only complaint about the original version is that the handle and deadbolt knobs have a bit of a sag to them, which appears to be a common complaint. Otherwise, functionally they're rock solid. For the updated model, which this review is for, to an untrained professional such as myself, the inner components appear to be slightly better built, but that could be imagination just looking out for me by trying to convince me that my money was well spent. As for the sag issue I previously mentioned, well, it's no longer an issue with these. The door handle has no play in it and sits perfectly horizontal. The deadbolt knobs also have no play in them either, and they sit perfectly horizontal when unlocked and vertical when locked. Granted, I didn't get out the level to verify my claims of perfection, but to my hands and naked eyes they look and feel great. And of course, the rekey feature also still works just as well as it did on the prior model. Will definitely continue buying this line of entry lock. Great handle. I've tried the ones which I wanted and the cheaper generic brand ones on here that look the same mechanically. They're not, and ended with this for its near quality and way superior to the cheap handles on here. The cheap ones feel the same, but when you go to open the door from the backside, it doesn't actually start opening the latch for about the turn, which makes it feel cheap and poorly made. They do look just as good though.